Good morning, Jasper High School. I'm Derek Beckman, and this is Wildcat Weekly. This week we have our Coats for Kids, your favorite weatherman, details on finals, and the end of the world. We will also talk about Christmas in France all this week on Wildcat Weekly. For all of you who have been living under a rock, finals are next week. The schedules will be messed up, but it will not be that challenging to get to your classes and take those tests. Make sure you study well enough, get plenty of rest, and eat a hearty breakfast. Good luck. In sports, the 19th ranked wrestling team had a match this weekend at Castle. They beat a lot of teams they lost to last year, but they ended up losing to Mater Dei and Bloomington South. Their next match is Thursday at North Knox High School. Boys basketball played at Wrights Memorial on Friday and lost. They played Bedford North Lawrence on Saturday and won by 14 points. They play again this Friday at Cabby O'Neill against Spoonville. Now here's Carson with the weather.
It's really cold! That's your weather!
Thanks, Carson. That reminds me, Big Macs are $1.12 today at McDonald's. Go get your grub on, and happy 12-12-12, everyone.
This is Christian with your traffic. It's so busy out here, I had to take a helicopter. Well, taco and cats and lots of cars. There's traffic.
Coats for Kids ended on Saturday. It was a complete success. Here's Danielle with more.
See, the day is going very well. It's obvious. You look around, you see a bunch of people here, and we're going to be here till 3 o'clock this afternoon. So we hope to maybe 1,000 or 1,200 coats we hope to get rid of today. And gloves and hats. Huh? How about putting a hat on your friend here? Take a look at this. Huh? That look good?
I like it.
That looks fine.
Thank you.
That's her color, isn't it? That's your color.
Welcome to this place, I'll show you everything. With arms wide open, now everything has changed. I'll show you. I've been locked out of hell. I hear your heart beat to the beat of the drum. I stay up, cashing in my path. You're not alone, 'cause I'm. And I will love you until you learn.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
Well, we're actually pretty excited about the School Safe Hotline. First of all, for those of you who don't know, the board asked us to meet on our substance abuse issues across the board, and there are all kinds of representation on that board, parents and teachers and administrators and students. And this idea of the school safety hotline was hatched by the kids who, after one of the meetings, came up to me and asked if we could put something like that in place. It would need to be anonymous, so people would feel comfortable utilizing it. It's not a totally original concept. There are a lot of high schools across the state that have something like this. And when we redid our phone system, we had a couple of open lines. So the folks at Matrix had a way for us already, an avenue for us to go to. 481-4823 is the number. And then after we talked with the kids about utilizing this, they said, well, how can we utilize technology? You guys are all into the texting thing and the email thing, and so we went to work on that, and that's where the email address, text address thing came from. So now we can serve in more than one way. We can do it quick technology way, or we can do the calling way, and we've had both at this point. So we're just glad that folks feel comfortable enough to utilize it. I know one of the worries when you think about a school safe hotline, if I'm a student, I'm worried about, well, man, is Mr. Wilson or Mr. Beekline going to find out I'm the one that's calling in, or any of that, because they deal with the discipline point, and it's, we're putting this in to help students. And so in order for you not to have to worry about that end of it, neither of the school disciplinarians are in the chain. When the call comes in and a message is left, or the text messages are left, that goes to 5 different people in the school system, and the 2 disciplinarians are not involved in any way. So best practice tells us that students need to feel comfortable in having an avenue or a voice, and we look forward to hopefully this thing being used quite a bit. I know we're off to a good start, and that's a good thing. If we can keep everybody safe, that's the point.
What fundraiser is SOFA having next weekend?
Next weekend we are going to be having a an art sitting is what we're calling it, where parents could bring their children in, and we're going to do a craft with them. We're going to have a Christmas movie, and it's a fundraiser for Sofa Club.
What kind of activities will the kids be doing?
The first activity they're going to do is they're going to make a door hanging that looks like Rudolph, and then the second one is a wreath that is made out of puzzle pieces that they're going to paint, and then they'll be able to put a picture behind it, and it'll hang on a tree.
What ages?
We're looking for kindergarten through 4th grade.
How much is the sitting?
It's $30 per kid, which it seems a little much, but it's also, like I said, it's a fundraiser for us, and then multiple families with multiple kids will make a better deal for.
Who does the money benefit?
The money benefits the SOFA members that are going on the New York City trip.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I believe if the end of the world happens, it's going to happen, and then we'll be with Jesus. And yeah, so I don't think it's really going to happen at all, but yeah, so.
The end of the world. I don't think it's going to happen, but if it does, I hope it does because it's finals.
Okay, thank you.
It's definitely going to happen.
Why?
Because of global warming.
But do you know when?
December 21st. This year.
This year?
2012, yeah.
All right, thank you. On the end of the world. I think it's dumb. I don't think it'll end.
Not gonna?
No, it's not gonna end.
Apocalypse gonna come?
No, we'll be okay. I mean, I'm getting some really cool gifts, so I'm really excited. It's not gonna end.
Peter Pan and Yes Virginia DVDs are now available, and to score your copy, you can donate $10 to JHS Media. See Mr. Elrod and Mrs. Lebehusen for more details. That is all for this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I am Derek Beckman, and you stay classy, Jasper High School.